Okay, geometry guys and girls, here's our quiz over Pythagorean theorem. Make sure you write your name somewhere in this area up here where it says name, the date here, the period here. All right. Also, I think it would be extremely wise of you at the top of your paper to write this. A squared plus b squared equals c squared. That has been the motto of the week, okay? So in these first, let's say 5, you got some pictures of triangles. You need to find the length of the missing side. Show all your work. So here we go in number 1. And let's change the pointer up. Oh, let's use this guy here. This might be kind of cool. All right. We are looking for B, okay? And remember that the C, the hypotenuse, is always opposite the right angle, okay? So that should help you with knowing who C is. All right, you need to figure out B. All right, make sure you set it up into the formula. In number 2, we're looking for side A. That's this guy here. And again, I'll say it one more time, then I don't think I need to anymore. Your hypotenuse is always opposite the right angle. Okay, so continuing on, number 3 here, we are actually looking for the hypotenuse, which is C, right here. This one should be really easy, not a whole lot of extra steps to take. Get number, that was 3, okay, number 4 and 5 both in the same picture here. Looking for side A. And lastly, in number 5, we're looking for side C. All right, so that's all we got to do is plug them in. All right, just be real careful. All right, use a calculator. If you need any extra guidance, let me know. Moving on, we're to find the distance with these given points round to the nearest tenth. So remember now, distance, we're talking about this formula here, and I'll write it, distance equals radical. You could say x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared. Please remember your PEMDAS, work inside the parentheses first, then square each set, then add them together, then take the square root in the end. All right, and so looking at number 6 and 7, I would highly recommend that you write, there's x1, there's y1, here's x2, here's y2, and I know what somebody's going to say, that looks like an x. Okay, here, I made it look like a y. All right, same way down here with number 7. Here's your first x point and y point, second x and second y. So plug them in. Take your time. Okay, as Paul Harvey used to say, and now page 2. Well, page 2, we're starting off with the same thing. Just rewrite this for you. Hopefully you were careful with the first 2 that you did. Hopefully you hear the music in the background. That's brought to you by DJ Jazzy Pete, Mr. Husted over here, playing some tunes on Pandora for us tonight. So I'm not going to mark the X1 and Y1 on 8 and 9. I'd like to think you're big boys and girls, and you can figure that out all by yourself for 8 and 9. But again, be very careful. Order of operations. Parentheses, then exponents, then add them, then take the square root. Good luck. Okay, these last few. So where we're talking? We're talking 10 through 15. All right, looking at the directions, we want to determine if it's the triangle's right, acute, obtuse, using the Pythagorean theorem, okay? Now, I'm going to do this for you. Remember, if it is a right triangle, that means your equation should come out equal. Both sides should be equal. If they're acute, the left side's going to be greater than the right. And if it's obtuse, the left side would be less than the other side. And then also, he's just giving you side lengths here. Always look for the longest side. That is C. Of course, in number 10, they're all three the same. So pick one. It doesn't really matter. Okay? So that's all you got to do is plug these into a squared plus b squared equals c squared. You will plug in a number for every single one to this equation. Work them out, see which way it falls, and write your answer out on the line. If you have any questions, please contact your local educator. Otherwise, good luck, Godspeed, and may the force be with you. Sayonara.